Whitford in Devon. And this is a lovely month, middle of May, for Devon. All the banks are full of red campion and bluebells, and foxgloves beginning to come out. And this is where we've been told to come. And Tommy's truck's here. And a skip and people. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you? Nice to see you. Now, you have to introduce yourselves.
I'm Heather.
Heather. Yeah. So you're Jeff's sister, wife.
Wife, yes.
It's early. Jeff's the guy we're surprising. He's away. He's in antiques, isn't he?
Yes, that's right. Yes,
Heather, you're his wife. You're surprising him. But Marigold,
well,
it must be
Valerie
she.
actually, but Marigold, alias Marigold.
You see, there's nothing
There's a story
straightforward
behind
in this
it.
life. We'll hear it later. Valerie, you wrote in and said you wanted us to.
I did.
And who's there?
And I'm Eric. I'm Valerie's
Eric,
husband.
right.
How do you do?
You sure you don't want to be called anything else?
No, Eric will do.
The importance of being Eric.
Yeah.
Fine. I have to confess there's a slight problem here. I normally turn up with a pad with a drawing in it. Well, the brief video I saw of this garden, I could not make head or tail of.
Right.
So I've got a couple of ideas of what might happen in it. Don't look so worried. But I'm not quite sure what order they come in. So he's gone away for 2 days, and we've got 2 days to do this while he's completely in the dark.
Absolutely.
Oh, that makes 4 of us, doesn't it? Come and some look.
Wow. It's Devon jungle, this. Gosh. Hey, Heather.
Yes.
Come and talk to me. We need to work out precisely what Jeff wants. What sort of garden does he like?
Well, he likes a country garden.
It's just as well because he's got one.
But manageable country garden.
Yeah.
It's a bit, we don't know where to start.
I know the feeling.
What do you keep and what do you take out?
I think I'm going to need a really good recce here.
It's a little overgrown.
Yeah, but it's lovely.
There's a happy disorder to this place and a host of lovely plants well worth saving. Not a garden to sweep away and start again, but one to rediscover and freshen up.
Oh my word! There's a pond in there somewhere. The Montbretia's nice, that kind of wild thing. Oh, but look, if you look that way, look, there's Solomon's seal there out, and a lovely little view. Now, if we clear this big buddleia out here, and then so this comes out, look at this, we can do a wonderful sort of meadow thing here.
A meadow that's flowering with ladies' smock, and the hint of a view down our 2-day challenge just waiting to be opened up. So cancel the peace and quiet while Charlie deals with the old conifers that have choked the pond with needles.
Right, so if that one goes down,
Yeah, I'll drop it onto there.
on top of that, because we don't want it anyway, that'll cushion its fall. Oh, well done. Oh, shame about the choice here.
God, it's very smelly in here.
While Willie and Charlie re-excavate the pond, I've climbed up onto our high camera position to start my plan.
This was a formal pond, and I don't think it really fitted in with the wildlifey area. So I'm going to make it much more wiggly and have lots of beaches running in and rocks and logs so that wildlife can get out. That's the plan anyhow. It's all gone a bit quiet and relaxed. Mr. Titchmarsh seems to have disappeared. Mr. Walsh is sunbathing.
That's amazing. If I sit down for 2 minutes, everybody thinks I'm doing nothing.
I've got a vague idea of what we're doing, which from your point of view probably looks incredibly messy. But the idea is we've cleared away a lot of the top growth now. This is the path that goes up. Here's the tree that we pruned. There's another tree at the top. The yucca there. And the idea is to leave lots of long grass up the top there, but to mow this area here bench seat at the top, which we're going to make out of sleepers, and I want to mow lots of little paths, or cut little paths, throughout this area here. The pond will now be informal in shape, hello dog, and not formal. The gazebo is to be built at that end, so you can walk through it from there and round and up the garden. There's a lot to do.
Have we decided how we're going to do this then? Where's the gazebo going?
Charlie's pond's there. You're standing where the gazebo goes there.
Is there a floor to this gazebo or not?
There is. I thought we might do a bark floor.
That'd be nice.
Actually inside.
No,
it.
the
With
gazebo doesn't
stone
come
leading
with a
up to it.
floor.
No, it doesn't. It's very rustic. But there's quite a bit of path to make going up to it. So you've got your work cut out, Sunshine.
Are we going to use, if I relay this, are we going to use this as the floor?
No, not bark inside
Right.
it.
Weren't you
But
listening?
Yeah, pay attention. Watch my lips.
God, they just
Right.
keep moving so much.
All the ones that were inside it, you can now use for your pavement over there.
Well, it's a good job something keeps moving. To escape unnecessary abuse, I'm off to mow the meadow, allowing existing wildflowers and others I'll plant to seed themselves beyond the mowed pathway.
With meadows like this, people get confused as to when to cut the longer grass, and I tend to cut mine at home in about early August, when the things have seeded and the seeds have fallen. That way it falls down among the grass, you're making use of the seed, your colonies grow, but when you mow it off, rake it all off, take it off, and that's when I cut mine, just once a year, in August. Let's take out a little divot. Not too big. Ease it out. Hopefully that's about the size of the root ball of this lovely little ragged robin. Really soggy, which is nice. Slip it in. Firm it. Oh, yeah, the squelch. Firm it with your fingers. Fluff up the grass. Looks as though it's always been there. Very nice.
The redug pond needs a new liner, laid over carpet underfelt to protect it from any sharp stones beneath.
This bedding mix is sharp sand, 4 shovels, soft sand, 2 shovels, and 1 shovel of cement. Put some little ripples in like that, slab it. That allows you to tap it down gently. Bingo. Nice firm pass.
It's actually warm as well, you know.
Oh, that's great. So it's a change. Oh, well, I'm just doing a bit of cooking actually at the minute.
Right.
Valerie's helping me.
Okay, my dear.
All right. Talk to you tomorrow. See you then. Bye. Bye-bye.
So you didn't say who you were cooking for?
No, I didn't. No.
So you think it's just you?
He thinks it's just me. That's right. And Val and Eric.
Little does he know, he has a ravenous film crew to cook for as well. He'll be funding that, and he doesn't know. Ha ha! Serve him right.
The idea of these pebbles, if you're not very good at doing this, you're doing it at home. Because you're coming round a bend, just leave a gap. So wet lay these and then just fill in the gap with pebbles. Solves a lot of problems, it's quick, and it looks very nice.
Hey there!
Yes, Charlie?
Could you turn the water on for me, please?
Okay.
Be here forever with this.
Using stone salvaged from the undergrowth, Tommy and Charlie are giving the pond a natural look and hiding the liner at the same time.
I'll just hold this.
It's nice when things start going right, isn't it?
Yeah, it makes a nice change.
For once in our street.
Tee up, everybody!
Tea? When there are infinitives to be split. My tea time mission to boldly mow where none have mown before.
Wow, it's all dingly
Well,
down.
it is, because I mean, it was here, and I thought, well, if I just mow it down, docks and whatnot, you end up with this lovely circuitous path. And suddenly you see lovely bits of pine tree.
Yeah.
Look, pine in flower. Glorious. Carpet forget-me-nots.
Oh, Veronica.
Yeah. Queen Anne's lace. And beach, look at
Lovely.
this. This is the best time of year for beach, isn't it? When you see the sun through it.
So soft.
Oh, it's unsullied by summer winds. And then lovely view of meadow next door and some smashing old oak trees. And then you come round and this, I'm particularly pleased with this because just as you're round the road over here, you get this viewpoint. Look at that down to the house. Isn't it lovely? Isn't it? And if you walk round here, past the focal point of Burdock, Woodham, and then the bench seat with sleepers goes here. And you look right the way down there.
Goody. Nice.
Is that about it? It's 5:45. What do you think to this then, Eric? This is a sort of slightly Gothic,
Yes.
rustic Gothic gazebo.
Got the...
I could give a sermon in here, couldn't
Yeah,
I?
you more likely will before the day's out. Incorrigible.
Yeah.
Day 2. Alan's screwing up the gazebo, Charlie's paddling in the pond, and they're leading me up the garden path.
Right. Well, go on. You have to stand and watch. We're getting on quite nicely. Off you pop. Go on. No, not there. Higher at your side, Charlie, if you can. Right,
Careful, whoa, on the branch there, that's it.
right. And try not to step on that plant which has just fallen over. Oh, shut up,
Hold on,
Alan.
let me hold on to that plant, don't tread on it.
We're on our own now, are we? Go for Willie. Okay. Right, you all right there? You feel all right
I'll
holding
prop
it?
it, Alan.
And whoop. Have a look. I can't walk on these, can I? Because these are fresh.
Do you want it straight on like that?
Level them there.
It'd be just nice if it was maybe...
What, slightly?
Don't you
That
worry,
way.
Alan. You just walk through all those plants that I just spent ages standing up, mate. Oh, and you, Tommy.
No, it wants to be angled a bit, so
Yeah.
the doorway faces over this way
Yeah,
slightly more.
Willie's.
I think that's, that's
Yeah,
we'll
that's
stop
good.
there. Yeah, that's great. I think that's good, don't you?
Yeah.
That marks its position, so Tommy can now build the step up. Pebbles round the pond's perimeter set off the plants, and more stones from the bushes make the retaining wall up to the gazebo.
Very interesting.
Smell it.
Yum.
Some pizza.
Oh,
Sounds good.
Come on,
Smells
Billy.
good as well.
look, tastefully decorated with lettuce. Devon cuisine, this, you see. What's that?
It's a new type of planting basket.
And is it biodegradable then?
It breaks
ultimately?
down after about 3 or 4 years. By then, the plant's established enough to stay down the bottom. And the lily is a William Shaw, which is a pink one.
Yep.
And the reason I chose it is because it flowers in the shade.
Oh, brilliant.
Not dense shade, but if it's slightly shaded,
Dappled.
it still flowers.
So good for a woodland glade pond.
And you've got to not cover the crown when you're potting it up.
Do you want some pebbles to stop that floating out?
It would be very nice.
The pebbles prevent the soil from floating away when it's sunk in the deepest part of the pond.
One hand each. Where are we going?
We'll go this way a bit more. 1, 2.
And you're going to let it drop?
I'm going to let it drop.
Go on then.
Go. Yes. And the leaves are on the surface.
surface. Wonderful.
There we go.
Lovely. Good game.
A bit of fancy pointing completes the wall that supports the front of the gazebo. When it's sitting comfortably, it'll be anchored with pegs.
Let me kick it out of the way,
That's
that's
the one. We're going on the edge.
it. On the stone.
Oh, very pretty. Don't worry, it's a seat. It's always best to place your plants and your groups of plants before you start actually putting them into the soil, otherwise you end up digging them up. No, I don't like it there. And what I'm trying to do here is to make a kind of soft yellow, white, sympathetic but quite bright in the dappled shade area, and the fragrance is really lovely.
Fellas are going exactly here with the slivers now?
No, I think across there more. Well, I check with his nibs before we level it.
Better there.
Alan,
Yeah,
the seat's going right here, isn't it?
right back up against those buttercups.
Right up.
Yep. That's it. And just lower away into the hole.
That's it.
Because the thing about rhododendrons and azaleas, you never plant them too deeply. Victorians made the mistake of planting onto rhododendrons and azaleas too deep and never really established properly. But if you got them just a bit above the soil with the top of the root ball just on the edge of it, then that's what they like. So that's what we're doing.
I'll check my ones when I get home.
Take the price tag off. Do you know how much? Break your heart. It's quite old, quite established. £89.99p.
How
But
much?
look, 89 quid.
Oh dear.
Well, it's probably not quite as old as you are.
Oh, you're wicked, you are.
No, but it's nice actually. It's been growing in the pot for too long. It's great to give it a new lease of life. And all these young shoots down here, look, they'll start growing away now. It's got a bit of decent earth around it. Grow well, little azalea.
Oh, good. It gets heavier each time. Oh, what now?
Nice, isn't it?
Right, hi.
Good and steady. But he'd like to join us up here, wouldn't he?
You leave him planting.
You got any black timber preservative?
I knew that was coming. I just knew that. We would just like to paint those cut surfaces.
Yeah. Same every time, isn't
Yeah. There he is, stuck in
Is
his
it the swan?
face.
So as we enter the final furlong, the scaffold has arrived to disappear the camera platform.
Right, empty the grass box and we just have a quick whiz round the end with a pair of shears and a bucket.
One thing first, you've got to bring the chair up to the gazebo.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put up that box, that gin and tonic tray where you want it.
Oh, if only. All right, it goes in at an angle there.
Soon, apart from a few changes to the garden, there'll be nothing to show that ground force has even been here.
fine, thank you.
Good, hi David.
Hello, my dear.
Jeff,
yes.
we've got a wee bit of a surprise for you.
You know you're always surprising me.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Just come round with us, please. Well, we've got some ladies and gentlemen here.
I've seen this guy before.
Well, the hair's very similar. Look at this!
Hey!
He doesn't dye it either.
No, I don't. You're right. Hello.
Charlie, Tommy.
Hello.
Good heavens, what's that?
Right, Jeff, I think you better walk up here with
Yes.
me. And Heather.
Gracious. That's fantastic. Good Lord. Complete with gazebo. That is fantastic. You've done a great job.
A great job. The only thing we ask you is that not to climb up the step into your gazebo until tomorrow because it's still setting.
But after tomorrow, Jeff can sit enthroned in his gazebo and perhaps glimpse a reflection of yours truly in his new garden. The old pond is reborn, surrounded by sympathetic planting, wildlife-friendly beaches and reclaimed paving. Beyond the garden's new focus, a secret walk from where the views are pure chocolate box.
Perfection. Heather, Valerie, come and get one of these. And Eric, you need one.
Where are you, Willie?
Well, thank
There
you
you
very
go.
much and very good health to all.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. Cheers.
Cheers.
From the Ground Force team, in glorious Devon, in what was a wilderness, with almost 2 titchmarshes.
Almost.
It could be my dad. Cheers! Bye-bye!
Cheers. You're cruel.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Do people think you dye your hair as well?
Yes.
I know, and you don't, do you?
No.
Neither do I.
No.
So there.